where the sun, where the baobab grows, where stories rise and the harmattan blows. We gather here with hearts aglow. Naija's geeking out. Let's start the show.
Hello and welcome to Naija's Geeking Out. This week we managed to kick off our most troublesome guest. Kex is out of commission for today because he's been a very annoying person for the past few weeks. So yeah, he gets a time out. In his place, Red, how are you feeling to be in the top four for the first time? Or
I
top
don't know what
three
you're
now?
talking. Top three, well, as far as I'm concerned, top 10, top 10 was overachievement. So right now they're doing past themselves. I'll take it. They,
Yeah. And that how does it feel still being in number one?
Well, it's stressful. I don't know. I swear, I'm not enjoying this at the moment.
Yeah, not right.
No, I'm not
Not
enjoying
it's
it
not
at
as
all.
fun.
It's not fun.
it's not clear cut.
Yeah,
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 it's like
it's too close.
someone's hanging at your fingertips. It's not enjoyable at all.
Okay, hopefully the next is it 10, 8 match, 9 matches
I think
left.
we've got about 9 left now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
the
It's
final
wait, it's
stretch.
on 20. How many games? 38. So nine.
I
Yeah.
mean,
There's
I
gonna
mean,
be
I,
you
I,
have
I
10 left.
yeah. I mean, before we continue, I do want to say thank you to our side chick who always opens up for us when we need 3 points. Chelsea, thank you for being of service as usual. If not for those guys, we would definitely be behind Man City, between them and Tottenham. So thank you for the job well done. It's a sad thing that Man U decided to be stubborn for their own game,
Mm,
but it's fine. We move.
we'll take it. We'll take
Yeah.
it like that. But yeah.
We are
Anyway,
going, we are going to petition FIFA. Or FIFA, UEFA, FA, everybody. They have to review how corner kicks have been defended next season. Okay. That
okay,
thing has to be looked at.
okay. You
You can
can look it.
review and then we change our tactics. It's life.
Better,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Do you know the worst part
Anyway,
now?
this is
You guys
not
are
a.
not. You guys. No, 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 no. Let me just quickly make this point. The worst part is no, 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 no. Arsenal is no longer the worst culprit. I saw a game
Everton.
sometime this week
Yeah.
and Everton,
Yeah.
and it was just straight out brawling. You saw it, right?
Yeah.
Like they just took this thing to the max.
Yeah.
It needs to
It
stop.
was a mess. All
It was
right.
a
Okay.
mess.
Okay,
Comments.
if you are
Comments.
if you are
Sorry
if
about
you are
that.
trying to skip to where we actually start, this is episode 276 of the Nige's Kicking Out podcast. The preamble is behind us, and we are here to talk comics. Before we go into comics, I have some very interesting rumors that has been dropping in the last few hours that I want to get your
Okay.
thoughts on. In light of the new Warner Bros. And Paramount deal that is happening right now,
Yes.
there is a very, very out there rumor that James Gunn would leave DC because of the deal.
Okay. I saw this,
Yeah.
and please explain to me, like I'm a 10-year-old, why does this affect Gunn to that degree that he would have to leave? Is it the politics of Paramount?
Yes. It's completely opposite.
So
Completely
it's
opposite
not.
of what, like, James Gunn is as far away from Paramount's politics as you can possibly get.
So the fear is that they might now the messaging in
No,
his movies.
the messaging is that he might want to leave to go back to Marvel, where is the heir apparent? At least according to Campier.
Is it on?
I
Is
can
it?
see it.
Oh, go on, go on.
I said I can see it because unfortunately the times we live right now is no longer one of those where people can coexist peacefully. It's either for or against. You're in this house, you have to toe the line, you have to go with what we believe. And
And
the new owners of Paramount are
very on
they're
that
very
line.
strong. Yeah, very ordered line. It's happening in CBS. I mean, one of the most balanced shows ever. 60 Minutes
Was
is
cancelled.
going through turmoil. Yeah, like it's like they can't do their reporting the way they used to. There's complete oversight now. So I can see that. Unless Gon wants to play politics, I don't know. When it gets to a
I
certain
mean,
level, I'm not sure.
yeah, and there's also another person, not comic related, John Oliver, is like he's secure in his contract. Yeah, I said this earlier that he's secure in his contract. They would need to go through a lot of legal battles that he's prepared to fight with his contract that to continue doing whatever he wants to do.
But
So
for James Gunn to walk away, doesn't he have a contract in place?
I mean, to get he can actually get let out of his contract. That's what people are assuming would happen
It's not
if
going to be
the
that easy.
if this deal goes through. Because I know some people are still praying that hey, Oracle shares
No, the
tank in
deal,
in the light of AI and they cannot afford it. But yeah,
no, the deal will go through. Nothing is going to stop that deal.
mm,
Okay, so talking about this deal, actually,
yeah.
can we? So
So
if and purely from a lens, I mean, obviously you've actually mentioned James Gunn, so we are talking about a lens of comic book.
yeah,
So if James Gunn leaves,
yeah,
so no, let me take that back. If he stays,
yeah,
then if we look at the Superman movie he produced
yeah.
and released,
The immigrants
what we're
down
saying
there,
is that whole storyline would not have happened under the watch of Paramount. Is that what we're saying? That kind
Can't
of
happen. It can't happen under the watch of
okay.
Paramount.
it can't happen.
I
Yeah.
I find it very difficult to see a world where that kind of movie
Okay.
comes out
So my question
from
now is,
Paramount.
Supergirl, is it in the can already? The film.
You know, those ones are still because the deal is going to take a while to close. All of these are still coming
The
out.
deal is not going
Okay,
to close.
okay,
It's
okay.
not going to
So
close
yeah,
before
I don't
September.
see
So
them. Yeah,
what is the first film that you think might be affected
Superman 2.
if Superman 2, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see the argument over Superman 2. If
And ironically, that's the image they will want to project
put
as a
out of
strong,
strong, yeah,
strong
Okay,
knights.
can we play this if game? So
Okay.
let's assume there is an issue. There's a clash. He walks.
yeah,
So first of all, you think you first said something about he might be going back to if it happens, he could go back to Marvel.
yeah. It's the
Okay,
kind of person Feige would retire to.
okay, it's fine. Before I talk about that side, if he leaves, who does that leave the door open for in DC?
Who is your most? Let me see. They're going to bring in someone, someone from that kind of world, from that.
So okay, let me put it like that.
Yeah.
It's not Snyder, is it?
It can't be Snyder's
Okay,
because
okay.
Snyder doesn't. I don't think Snyder's politics also lean that
Run
way.
that way. Okay.
Yeah, I may be wrong, but at least from his movies I've seen,
He's not on the nose with his politics. He's on the nose with his cinematography.
photography. Yeah,
He doesn't
because
disturb us with words
yeah,
privilege.
even things like Watchmen and the things he has done, even Superman to an extent, his politics lean left. Even though his imagery and everything and all of that is yeah over the top.
What's the best movie made by Paramount in recent memory?
It's movie.
Yeah. I'm trying to get an idea of how good they are at making movies.
No, Top Gun.
It's Top Gun.
Which, okay, you know my stance on those. They're not.
Who does
Who does?
who does Mission Impossible?
Yeah, they
It's
do
them.
Mission Impossible.
It's
It's them as well. But Mission Impossible hasn't been good for a while.
Yeah, this is my problem. Everything I can think of that they do is generic actioners.
I mean, if you're talking comics, their Teenage Mutant Turtle was really good. The animated one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because even I'm sorry. So the Transformers, Transformer 1 I liked, but all the rest generic over the top
And
action.
what's this thing called? No, the Bumblebee was okay.
Yeah, but you've got like 8-9 movies and you can pick 2 that are okay.
Yeah.
And
I mean, it's like
Mission Impossible.
fantasy. It's like what's this movie called? What is this nonsense called? again?
Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious. Exactly. So you can't
Okay.
usually
So-
compare that. Yeah.
So you get all these franchise type films, and to be honest, even the Star Trek franchise
Yeah.
hasn't been good in a long time.
You know that's gonna be canned, right? The whole
Hey.
the stuff with that whole
Ah.
the current stuff. It's getting canned straight. Like it's gonna be like no reruns, nothing. Like
You know the funny thing
everything.
is,
What?
Yeah.
as you said that, my reflex action towards in terms of Paramount being very one sided. But then I thought, hey man, that if they cancel that, that's a good thing because I can't stand it.
Everybody agrees with me.
Nobody agrees with you. Now, that's one everybody's
Everybody agrees with
united
me.
in.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you're looking for franchise, if you're
Okay.
looking for movie franchises, not comics related, I think they did Quiet Place. They did. What was it
Oh,
called?
really?
Sorry. After the first one, the
Same. Yeah, Jack
the
Jack
traits are the
Ryan.
same.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jack
Jack,
They have, they
Ryan.
have,
Ryan.
they haven't
Okay.
been a powerhouse. They haven't been a
They've not been
powerhouse for
apart
a
for a
while.
very long time. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So
But they are,
it's.
but they are buying the talent that comes with Warner Brother, though, aren't they?
How many of those talents will stay? One. How many of those talents will be allowed to express themselves
Sales. Okay.
creatively too? They are buying HBO, but they are merging HBO under Paramount Plus. So it will be Paramount Plus, but as the streaming service, but HBO will be under it, which is, I
Oh my God! I forgot about HBO.
yeah.
That's a
So
pro. That's a
the
problem.
quality that we get from HBO, like this guy bought Paramount from Skydance. He used Skydance to buy Paramount, and I've not seen any increase in quality.
Improvement.
I think it's actually dipped
But
in terms of what.
HBO. They're the one doing the Green Lanterns show, right?
Yeah,
Yep,
That's in the can. Okay, right?
it's been done. Yeah,
Okay, good.
it's done. Then.
Okay.
That's done.
it's
That's
done. It's
that's
coming out in a
next
few
month. Yeah.
weeks. Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
in the end, and I'm trying to bring this back to comics as well. I'm probably going to talk about Marvel. DC, I think it's strange. I'm going to complain that DC from day one has been under corporations. It's never been a studio by itself. It's never had focus that it really wanted, really needed. And I think this is going to be more of the same. Unlike Marvel, which obviously had its focus for a while before it obviously took over by Disney, but Disney still put some focus on it because obviously it's a big earner for them.
Yeah.
I'm just afraid that this just goes back to we're probably going to go back to the days of just start releasing Batman and Superman movies.
Oh, they're going to redo. You're going to redo. What's that Superman for? Quest for Peace.
Oh God.
And Superman is just going
Yeah.
to go out and take everybody's nuclear weapons.
Yeah.
Okay. So what about okay, fine.
I'm really hoping the deal doesn't. Yeah.
Say that again.
Like I'm really hoping AI. I'm really hoping AI crashes the economy before this deal goes through and kills this deal.
It's not gonna happen.
If Oracle
That's
cannot
what
afford
it's
to
done.
pay for it, then yeah, it's a
Oracle, so
possibility.
Oracle cannot afford to pay for what?
If Larry, because the entire deal is backed up by Larry Ellison guaranteeing the money.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the only condition this deal went through, that is guaranteeing the money gets paid.
Who got the money?
Sorry, I think I know the answer to
Who
this
got the money?
question. Is this a scenario of a small fry eating a much bigger fry?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's not,
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
well,
okay.
it's not a small fry, but yeah.
yeah, it's a small fry, isn't it? Much like there's no comparison between Paramount. The only thing there is the money of the dad. That's all.
Okay, got you. Okay.
Yeah. That's why it took them 10 tries to raise enough money to get it. Because yeah. But anyway, enough politics in our comics. But yeah, I'm not really excited for the future of DC
Apparently,
movies.
the world is happy. Netflix shares have been going up since.
Yeah.
So
Netflix made it.
So they're happy that Netflix is not going for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a resurgence in. Okay. Okay.
So let's see how it goes. But thankfully, characters like Superman will soon be coming to public IP, so we can just ignore this nonsense from here. And with AI getting better, we can make our own shit. At that point,
Yeah. Okay.
So, but that's it for. I will really one of the things I really wanted to compare was the synergy between what characters we have, but I then realized that no, I don't really care for any of the characters.
What?
Paramount has.
Character.
In
What?
what way?
What were you thinking of?
Okay.
Like they are Transformers, they are GI Joe, but then I think about it and I'm like, I don't care about those characters crossing over to the DC world. It's like it's unnecessary. They have Teenage Mutant Turtles, but yeah, I can see that as an animated spin-off. Maybe they cross over with like Teen Titans. They have fun, but
Okay. Yeah, even the GI Joe franchise. What do we have? Two films, if I remember correctly.
They have a old comics, like they have
Yeah,
a
they'll
lot
come.
of
Yeah, yeah.
comics.
No, I'm trying to remember the films, and I know there's
Yeah,
talk of them crossing over with Transformers.
yeah,
Okay,
the film that has never been
Wait,
made. It.
how many GI Joe movies did we
I
have?
think there was
Did
two.
we get?
They were like three. Oh.
Was
Is it three?
like Snake?
Okay.
There
It
was
was
one
more than
Snake
three.
Eyes or
There was
something.
Yeah,
there was a Snake Eyes
okay.
origin movie. I think there was even like yeah, it
There
was
was
more than
Rise of
two.
the Rise. There was Rise of GI Joe, Rise of Cobra, or something like that. Yeah, I can't
Yeah,
remember.
Yeah, yeah, and none of them were very good. Let's be honest, though. I think I've watched all three of them actually.
none of them are good at all. So there was like G.I. Joe, Rise of the Cobra, Snake Eyes, Retaliation, then G.I. Joe itself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know that was
Oh,
okay.
okay.
So Snake Eyes
Yeah,
was two.
yeah. Okay, so bad movies, but we'll take it as it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, moving on. One of our favorite comic books for the last year, if you've listened to us at all in any form, you would have heard us talk about Power Fantasy. The first arc officially comes to an end with issue 16.
Yeah.
And if you've not read this, this is the best time to go and jump on it and read it as a collected volume.
Yeah.
It's an ending to a story that's been building up for a while. It's a very interesting ending
Yes.
that I really want to get into with Dakbo. And then here also what are Red thoughts on like how this configuration we are telling you plays out.
So
Yeah.
can I
Okay, so
check?
I'll listen to you guys
Okay.
Yeah.
because I'm not caught up. So I'll
Okay,
listen
Yeah.
to you
but
guys and
can I
I'll
check in with you? Where actually are you at the moment in this
me
book? Yes, are you
me
way behind?
Way behind.
way
Yeah.
behind,
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
way behind. But I
So
don't care for spoilers. Just go ahead.
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, just to buttress what Tuna said, for our listeners, 16 issues out. I think that's about 3 volumes. This is
Yeah,
the right.
three volumes.
Yeah, this is the right time, and it's a complete story, and you can read this in one sitting, or read this whole story, and even if you never go back to the book, in a way, it's an end to that storyline.
Yeah.
They will now start a new storyline, most likely end of this year, but you don't have to worry about that. This is a complete arc, and I would recommend it. I've been upfront about this. This is one of the best books that's come out in a long time,
Yeah.
and it's
It,
go on. Yeah, go on. You're gonna say something?
so I was going to say it joins only two books as my best books over the past decade, 2 decades or so.
Okay.
Like if I'll put Power Fantasy, I would put Secret Wars,
Okay.
and I will put Other Side of the DC Universe. I'm struggling to think of any other completed volume of book that
That
sits
comes
on that
close.
particular level
Yeah.
without going back to them Sandman and Watchmen of days of past. But
Yeah.
yeah,
No, it's very good. Also, ironically, I don't know why I said ironically. Coincidentally, and actually, think about it, it's not a coincidence because I think I was going to say that what's happening in the book. You can find parallels with what's happening in the world at the moment. But then the reason why I said it's not a coincidence, I think what's happening in the world is how's happening in the world. So I think it's a story. It's a story that's as old as time. And
Yeah.
for those guys who've missed out of talking about this book before, what is Power Fantasy? It's literally a book about the rise or the existence of some superhumans in a real world, almost in an almost real world setting. And why this is different from other superhero books is these guys almost act as political countries, like superpowers of countries. They have so much power they could end Earth individually. So if they ever got into a fight, the damage is too. I mean, and they do get into fight. There's a couple of times I think they get into fights in here, and the death toll is in the billions. So the book is more about how the balance of power between these. I think it's about 6 main characters, the ones who have because the main 6 characters who have real power, and it's all about trying to stop them from fighting. So it's all about, I'm not going to upset you. You don't upset me. Let's let the world live in peace, and it's the maneuvering of these these individuals in a political manner. That's the only way I can use it to avoid clashes. These 6 individuals have different ideologies. There's one guy. He's the I don't how would you describe Heavy? Let's start with Heavy.
Heavy is an anarchist, but also very politically protective of his people.
Yes.
Is the Magneto of the bunch.
Is he? Is that how you describe him?
I mean, not exactly Magneto character, but like it leans towards Magneto type of politics.
So for some
than
reason,
anyone else.
you know what pops into my head?
Yeah.
Che Guevara. That rebel.
Colombia, Cuban.
For some reason,
Yeah.
he comes to my mind when I think of Heavy.
Yeah, Heavy is an anarchist. No,
Yep.
I won't call him an anarchist. He's a hippie. He's an hippie.
Yeah, hippie. He's a hippie.
Hippie. Yeah, he's a hippie.
He has his own very strong sense of what he thinks is morally right.
Right. Yeah.
And you're right. He protects his own first. And
Yeah.
when we say by his own,
Other people with powers.
It's other powers. And when these other people, they're nowhere near. So in this universe, we've got these 6 people who are really powerful. All the rest that have powers,
Yeah.
it's lame. You might as well have a gun in your hands.
So what they describe, I think how the writer described it was that these 6, they are basically nuclear weapons,
Yes.
and it's like if you take superpowers to be nukes, and how the story forms around them. So they are basically one-man nuke.
Yes.
And everybody else is just below them on different levels of power, but they are just below normal, living their lives.
Yeah, so we've talked about Heavy. We have Etienne. Etienne, in my view, for me, is the one I relate to the most, and I think he's a central character in this book.
Yeah.
So he's very powerful as well, but he's very logical.
Before you continue, I have a question. So when you
Yes.
say they protect their people, where are the people? Are the people countries, locations,
So-
continents? So
No, so most of them choose to live anywhere, but he has a commune, a floating stone in the sky, where
Okay.
some people in his, I won't them not call it a cult, but his commune live there as well. So, but he's very particular about the rights of supers everywhere.
Yeah.
And so if you
Okay.
strike a super, he's going to want to take action on that.
okay.
Yeah.
I was just trying to figure out. So that was sorry about that. I just
No,
wanted
no,
to
no,
know
no, that's
who
fine.
is protecting you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Etienne is logical almost to the point of fear. He's like a Spock type. His own driving is he wants to do whatever will keep peace. I want to say that even if it means killing somebody.
I think it's described as very utilitarianism,
Yeah.
utilitarianism or something like that, where it's utilitarian,
Yeah.
where it's stripped of emotions, like logical to the point. What is
Yeah.
the most pragmatic good
Yeah.
I can do? What is the most ethical thing to do? So it's driven by ethics.
Yeah, if you
He
know ethics,
examines-
but in a logical manner.
Yeah.
So he's the person who will press the button to kill 10,000 if it will save 100,000.
Yeah.
He's the person who will do that.
Okay.
Yeah. So he will not shy away, I guess, from that kind of action.
Decision.
And
But it would not make. He will also not make those decisions in a void. He would
yes.
look for what is the best, or it's not, because when people use that kind of decision framing in comics, especially, you realize they're very lazy about it.
Yeah.
Like you can think of 1,000 ways to get around that, but
Yeah.
he would examine all those 1,000 ways and then go for the best
Yeah.
option.
Then we have I'll leave Elisa to last. We have Masumi, another character. She is a wild card. She has no interest in the politics of the superpowers. She just wants to go ahead. I think she's an artist, and she wants to be an artist. But her power it's almost like being the Hulk in a way. Her power is barely it's if she's upset, her power comes out without her being able to control it, and it can lead to millions and millions of people dying. So Etienne spends a lot of time trying to keep her calm and make sure that she's happy. She doesn't. So she's a wild card because if she gets upset, I think she in one book she almost wiped out Tokyo because she got upset. And when I say upset, not that maybe her girlfriend dumps her. That's enough to trigger her. Or a critic gives a bad review of her work. That's the level of hair trigger line, we're walking around this lady called Masumi. Who else?
So you're missing Valentina.
Okay. I want to leave the last. I want to leave her and Elisa to last.
Then Magos.
So Magos. Now he's the court guy. How would you describe Magos?
So Magos, there are two Magoses,
My guy.
my guys in this state. Now Jackie, who has the power to know everything.
Yes.
A no spy, not spy to the nearest rounding number. In no spy,
All the way to
what
the end.
spy all the way to the end. So it knows everything that happens as soon as everything that happens as soon as it happens.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. You understand all the physical laws of things going on. You can hide things from him, obviously, but yeah, he just knows stuff. That's his power. And then at some point in the middle of the book, he's replaced by an acolyte who doesn't know anything.
Yes. Yeah.
And he's pretending to be
Yeah,
Magos. So
one thing about Magos is to counter the other powers that exist. He built a court.
it's a pyramid scheme
Yes.
where all powers flows to him. So the bigger the pyramid scheme, the more power he has. And at some level of power, he becomes a superpower by himself. He can do
Yes.
superpower level shit. So he built the cult where the lower base gets an amount of power, the higher you go up in the count. Just
Yes.
basically that, and he's at the top of the pyramid where everybody's power flows up
Goes
to
into
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they can use their lives at
Yes.
any point.
Oh yeah. If you decide, if you decide, yeah,
Is it a
go on.
Ponzi scheme?
It's a Ponzi scheme.
for powers.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
Ponzi
Ponzi
scheme for powers.
Yeah.
Yeah, the more people in the Ponzi scheme, the more it flows up to him. But yeah,
So those are then the two left. You could almost call them, there's one Valentina who's almost like an angel, and we'll come back to it. And the other one called Elisa, who's almost like a demon. Now,
no, Elisa is human.
yeah, but she's like a demon now.
Mm,
So okay, guys. So explain this. Valentina, she of all these characters, for me, is the most whose origin is the most mysterious in my mind, because she seems to have just appeared on Earth. She was born when the first nuclear bomb was exploded.
Yeah.
Unleashed, yeah.
Yeah, unleashed. That's when she was born. But the way she talks, she talks like she's an angel. She talks as if she's come from an heavenly plane. So she talks very much like an angel and in very religious overtones. So you can't but describe her as an angel. Now, in terms of this whole balance of power, she generally aligns with Etienne, but she's also a control for Etienne as well. So she, in a way, she's so powerful that if any of those people get out of line, everybody wants her to talk to consult with her first before they take action, because they want to make sure she's on their side. That's the right thing to do before they take any action, because she's so powerful. Now, Elisa is human, as you said. She was once part of the court at one point. Somebody gave her some information how she could. I'm going to use religious terms because that's the best way to describe how, in my mind, she at one point descended into hell to go and get power.
So, in the middle of the big incident that changed from Jackie dies, Jackie dies saving the world.
Yeah.
But for what it does to be complete, there's an old explanation in the book. Elisa has to get passed from hell to seal the deal.
Yeah.
But by doing that, she damns herself to an eternity of suffering.
Yes.
So the power she has absorbed makes her going to suffer for the rest of her eternity, and she knows this.
Yes.
So she clings very strongly to her faith that, hey, there is hope. And her faith is being fed by Etienne because it's a mind controller that can read her mind.
Yeah.
So
So she's her actions that she took to save the world by going to hell and get power to save the world has damned her. She knows it and she's seen what it's like, and it scares the living daylights out of her. She tries to move closer to God by praying and doing all of that, hoping that it will save her from the. But every now and then she can literally peek to see if her fate has changed, and every time she look, it hasn't. And
Her fate.
she can see the future, yeah.
Yeah, she
Her
can see
fate
that.
is that she's suffering for eternity.
Yeah, that she's going to suffer forever. And Etienne's been kind of talking to her like he's God, because obviously Etienne's got his power is via the
Psychic.
mind. Yeah, so he's literally been gaslighting her that he's God, just to give her hope that there's
Unleash.
redemption. Yeah. So these are the characters we're with, and we've got a long journey. So this book is 16 issues, and there's a lot of journeys, and we see a few incidents which kind of make us understand how their ideologies clashes, and how they've now come to this. You know how Cold War, there was this balance of power that, oh, I've got so many nukes, you got so many nukes. So there was no actual physical fighting because you both are so powerful that you destroy each other. So that's literally where they are. And every now and then, if somebody tries to upset the balance, Etienne comes in.
And touch the person out.
Yeah, right. And guys, listen, we're talking about incidents where, at the moment in the comic, Europe doesn't exist anymore. Because in one of the incidents, half of Europe was wiped out. Wiped out.
Intentionally or
No. Just as a result of them clashing. An entity came in one book. An entity came, and they needed to fight this entity because of the power levels. They saved the world from this entity, but at the cost of Europe.
Yeah. So it plays with real consequences for superhero comics. That if you actually have people at this power level, they would be treated as a state, and they would not fight.
Yes.
That at that level, you cannot afford to fight physically.
Yes.
Like US cannot afford to go to war with Russia, because they have proxy battles, things that, and they try to communicate to keep
peace,
to keep the peace, because they know any instance of them clashing, and which is interesting because they all have different politics.
Yes.
So there is one who is trying to secure more power for himself because he's afraid of the rest. There's another one who is trying to keep the peace at all costs. There is one who is above it all, who is like, let's do good, let's be... Yeah. And they are all pragmatic in their own way. So we see this kind of... So one of the things I find problematic in comics is that they always keep straight to the fighting. So this book, it forces you to say, okay, if you have to talk this through, what are the different permutations you have to go? So people have to be intelligent in their planning, in their scheming, and they cannot afford to go above a certain line, not to trigger reactions. Like somebody annoyed, for example, of the compromises they have to make here.
Yes.
Because you cannot simply punch this other person without destroying half the world. One offered, hey, I would kill everybody in the White House currently.
Yes.
In issue one.
Yes.
Yeah, yes. I will kill everybody in the White House in issue one, just to satisfy your desire for revenge.
Yeah.
And that sets the tone for the book, because that one said, you know what, to teach them a lesson, I'm going to destroy Texas. Yes. And it goes, well, can we compromise on this? And they have to find such compromises.
I mean, I think I'm glad you mentioned this. To me, this is the best example that we can explain to you guys to understand how this book works. Jackie,
Heavy.
No. Magnus was kind of working with the American government.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, the American government are not happy about all these superpowers because they now basically rule the world, and what they say goes. And Heavy is not happy with America anyway, but ATS says don't do anything, you can't harm them. Now, America thinking they've got some devices from Jackie that can help them, they launch an attack on Heavy. The attack fails. And now Jackie's Heavy's always told them, if you attack me, I will destroy Texas. Everybody in it. That's always been what's kept the peace.
Yeah.
America's now taking that step and done it.
No, he said, how did they say it? I'll pick a state of whoever is in power
and throw it
and destroy it.
And destroy it, yes.
Yeah.
So America now make this strike. Yeah, go on. You want to ask a question?
No, finish. Finish and I'll ask my question.
So America make this strike. So Heavy now wants to deliver on his promise of destroying Texas. Now Etienne now steps and said, guys, that's too much. They attacked you, it failed. I can't allow you to destroy Texas. If you try it, I will kill your family. So this is the level of people. And then Heavy said, okay, but they cannot attack me and get away with it. So he said, okay, what is your compromise? So Heavy says, I want everybody who was in the room, in the war room, when they decided to attack me, I want them all dead.
From the person that decides to the person that presses the button.
Yeah. So Etienne says, fine, done. Then he says, I want everybody. What was the next?
Their families.
And he said done.
No, the
Okay.
next one was like the first one was everybody involved in the decision, then everybody that supports that decision in the government, like that entire framework, that institutional framework that allows that decision to happen.
So I agree.
Interesting.
I agree to that. So it's killed. By this time now we're in the thousands, right? I think.
I'm not sure if we got to 2000s yet, but yes,
okay, maybe hundreds.
Yeah.
But
then the next level is
he said,
I want to kill their families.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's where Etienne put his foot down. So no, you're going too far now.
Etienne goes, if you kill their family, I would have to kill your family.
Yes.
To balance the skills.
So there's a lot of ethical. What this book does to you.
So
yeah, go on, Red.
so that was going to be my so that was going to be my question. So what you've described so far sounds like people or beings trying their best to be pragmatic.
Yeah.
Yes.
But is there anyone that was out and out bad, mischievous, like you have? Like, was there anyone that was just being?
I don't think there's anybody who's out and out bad, if I'm being honest.
I mean,
or out and out good, or out and out bad.
Valentina is the most morally good person there. She's an angel, literally. Like, no shade about that. She's also very pragmatic about her goodness.
Yes.
She would kill people. She has actually killed presidents before when they tried to kill her. She went to the White House and she killed them.
Yes.
When they tried to nuke her because they killed some people she was with. So that has happened. But there are people that are scheming around this.
Yes.
They know the rules that, okay, I cannot, like the Magos, for example.
Yeah, Magos is the best example. He tries to scheme around it.
But he also knows the rules. So he's trying to get rid of one of them before he can act in this direction. But all of this, none of them are foolish enough to say, I'm going to fight you face to face.
Yes.
Because they know.
I mean, to be honest, Valentina doesn't scheme. Even Elisa doesn't really scheme. The schemers, the main schemer is Magnus.
Magnus and Etienne, actually.
Etienne is a schemer I guess he's an anti-schemer. If you're scheming, he will scheme, and then
he'll scheme against you.
But the one thing about Etienne is on the low, he's wary of any new superpower coming to upset the balance, and he will take what's the word that the Americans like using? Preemptive strikes.
Yeah. I mean, his own, like, this was his ethical framework when we were introduced to him.
Yeah.
He was talking to Valentina and he goes, hey, what I should do for the world to have peace is to kill you, kill myself. But I realize that doesn't solve the problem of superpowers emerging because more will emerge. So the next best thing is to both of us take over the world and stop any other superpower from emerging because we're in full control of this. And he goes, Valentina disagrees with that I'm not here to rule the world. Yeah. And then they said, okay, no, we would find a peaceful detente where we control and balance ourselves. But on the low,
what if somebody came that was strong, that ended up being stronger than them?
That's the
so
apparently Valentina is they are both at the highest level of power you can get. No,
not Etienne.
Not Etienne. Valentina is at the highest level of power you can get in that universe.
Yes.
She's like possibly the strongest being available then.
So their way of measuring the powers, and she's way above. So I think there's three of them that are on the same level.
Yeah.
Valentina, Heavy, and Elisa.
Yeah.
Basically they can kill everybody on Earth in about an hour plus, if they wanted to.
Yeah. So at that point, anything above that is like it's still the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So there's nobody really above that point. So that's where the balance comes into play. That okay, you have this power, I have this power. We can both kill. It doesn't matter how if you are minutely more powerful than me, that fight will cause everybody to die. Yeah. So they try to maintain that balance of politics like that. Etienne and the rest of them, yes.
So when you read this book, it really reads like an ethical. When you're reading it, you're always constantly thinking,
book, yeah.
God, would I do this? What would I do? Is that the right thing to do? In a weird way, I really want people. Sorry, today, you're religious, right?
Yes.
So as a Christian,
yeah.
Oh, shouted yes, like faith.
What do you does this affect you in a different way this book, or does it give you different from
I
from a
mean,
pure? Yeah, go on.
it kind of matches because we've had a lot of ethical conversations in the past
Okay,
around what you do. I lean more on Valentina's side,
right. Okay,
and I lean more on the act of restraint.
okay,
That yeah,
okay,
not exercising your power for what's this thing called,
okay, okay.
which is yeah.
So actually, let me be very clear. Who do you align with most out of all these characters?
It will probably be Valentina.
Okay, okay. So I guess that's a slight difference between me and you. So I align more with
More with Etienne.
with Etienne. Okay.
Yeah, I
Red,
see the logic for Etienne, but yeah, Red.
where you've read so far, are you aligning with any of these characters more than the other?
No, no, I can't. I don't have full insight
Or let me
into
put it this
who
way:
they are.
if you had ultimate power, what kind of politics would you be practicing?
Would you practice politics? Would you just say no? I don't care. I'm just doing my
I
own
don't
thing.
care. You have Superman level power or Thor level power or yeah, that
I won't say I don't. I won't say I don't care. I won't say I don't care. I'll
yeah.
probably, I'll probably step in, form an alliance, but I think I'll still give some level of. We'll try our best to lay out the law. If you break the law, there's no redemption. There's
No,
no redemption arc for you.
I don't. You see, you're talking law. To me, law has become
There's
irrelevant.
no more law. You are the law.
You are the law.
That's
There's,
what I'm, that's
You
what I'm saying.
what you say
I'll
goes.
tell you what the law. I'll tell you what the law is. Then you break
oh,
it.
okay,
So
okay, okay.
There's
it's
no redemption
probably
arc.
Evie or
Yeah,
Valentina.
you
Oh.
sound no, not Valentina. You sound more like heavy. And not even like Etienne. You don't sound like Etienne.
It doesn't sound like
Yeah, you
Etienne.
sound like heavy.
Etienne is yeah,
Yeah,
he's a more heavy character,
yeah, yeah.
which I feel yeah, some people would go that direction more.
In a funny thing, right? None of these characters. I'm not talking about Elisa right now. I'll keep her out of it. None of these characters are. If someone says I like more of that, would I say that's wrong? Even Magnus with his scheme.
Yeah,
I think that's a very valid way to be. Especially if you had this level of power compared to the rest. Yes, but you have the ability to set up a pyramid scheme to up your game.
I would up my game.
Yeah, you'll do it. Masumi
And
doesn't
I
care.
honestly I get Magos's scheme. He
Yeah.
wants to like his goal is there should not be any superpowers,
Yes.
which is
Yes.
where I would align with more. That
So if he says there should not be any superpowers, will he relinquish his own?
that's
No.
where
So if I'm correct, the reason why he's upped himself to get to that level, he thinks it's important for him to be there to be another balancing point.
act against them. Yeah,
You know, because
But-
as a way they almost want to split halfway. Because what they don't want is out of those 6, imagine 5 of them were all aligned in one ideology. Then they would take out whoever the 5th one is and then do what they like in the world. At the moment, there's a balance between them because it's almost like it's 3 and 3 or 2 and 2, and 2 people who are not that really bothered either way.
about it. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I'll probably be less bothered about. I think either I leave the entire political scene alone, or
yeah. I'm totally Etienne. I'm getting involved.
I'm not like I don't see myself actively
No,
getting
no, actually,
involved.
sorry.
I get here.
No, actually, now that you said that, that sounded more like me being heavy than Etienne.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think,
therefore you are more. I don't think you're as logical as you will be as logical about your decisions as
yeah,
this.
I think,
You are going to off pants as if at the first result strike and you're going to do some shit.
yeah, I think so. Yeah, so I think I might be more. In my mind, I want to be an Etienne, but I think there's a lot more of a heavy
In you,
explanation. Okay, cool.
yeah.
I mean, listeners, this book is very good. Forget everything we just said here. I would suggest. I think you can get the first 2 volumes out as a graphic novel already because I think I've got 2 of those, and then the 3rd one should be coming out very soon. It's a good read. The art is great. Kieran Gillian, who's the writer, he does good work. I can't even fault that guy. And there's a lot of, and at the back of each comic or each issue, there's the 2 pages of like where the author talks to you
Questions and answers, yeah.
about his thinking process and why he's gone along certain routes and certain storylines. It's really good. It's a really in a weird way, and I don't want to trigger you, Red. When I think
Mhm.
of Lazarus,
Yeah,
you
I was
know,
going to mention that.
when you think
This
of
is where it
Lazarus,
should be.
I don't think I don't think the scope is as big as Lazarus in terms of Lazarus is a bit more
Mhm.
heavy on details. But I think overall,
Mhm.
generally,
They
there's a
are doing the same thing.
similarity in what this guy trying to think about the world, how you see the world in certain time, and he also has his own politics that he puts at the end and discusses it. This book is also like that, but I think this is more succinct.
Than what
Than
Lazarus is doing.
Lazarus.
Yeah, and
I
comes out on
agree.
time.
Lazarus, no, Lazarus. Before we know, we'll be at year 20 for Lazarus very soon.
Yeah.
No, we are almost done with Lazarus, so we'll
Oh,
soon be
yeah.
I'm
done.
not. I'm not. I'm no. I'm not reading. I'm just taking.
No,
Once you tell
it's
me it's
going.
done, I'll read it together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's almost at the final. We are like in the final arc of Lazarus.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Good. Good. Good.
Are you reading?
yeah, I'm reading it. I'm
Okay.
enjoying it. There are some things that are feeling a bit rushed, but I'm enjoying it so far.
I think I'm gonna. I'm
Does-
reading it right now as well, but I think this is a book that sometime down the line I'm gonna go back and read
I
all,
reread.
just
Yeah,
take it all and just read through it straight away. It's that kind of Lazarus. I mean. Something
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. Okay.
But yeah, power fantasy. It is a like when they define it's a power fantasy because it forces you to place yourself in that position and then think about what is your philosophical framework when you have all the power to act as you want to do.
Yep. Some
Yeah,
and this is the kind of stories you cannot get.
I want to get this. See, I want to get this kind of book in DC, in Marvel.
You can't.
Like, give me a black label
No,
book of
no, you
DC.
can't.
Okay. Yeah. Label.
Yeah, give me a
Because
black label because I want to see what Superman would do in Etienne's position. Like,
Okay.
how does that force those kind of characters to react
Okay. So
in those situations?
so I've hired you today as a writer
Yeah,
in DC. I've said to you, create your own version of Power Fantasy.
yeah,
It's black label, so no limits.
yeah.
Who are the characters you're using for?
So I will create
Or you create new
what?
ones?
No,
Okay, go on.
existing characters.
Yeah, go on.
Superman on one side, Black Adam on the other side.
Right.
Two characters, similar power levels,
Yeah.
top of the game, same spectrum of this
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, I'm trying to think Martian Manhunter on another side
Okay.
because he also has
Yep.
that level of this thing. Then there's this girl from this reality warper. She's basically my Masumi. Ace. I mentioned that last week from Batman Beyond.
oh, that girl that ended up killing
Yeah,
the one of those spades. What's the name here? The family, the Card family. What's it called?
the Cat Family. Yeah,
The one that you went into and one of the toughest things he did that they sat on the swing that we were talking, right?
exactly.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yes.
The young girl.
Are you talking? Oh, so I'm not getting this right. Are you talking about the lady that's in the Batgirl book? Was it or the Batgirl?
No,
Batman
Batman
Be-
Beyond
Batman Beyond.
Oh no,
animation.
Okay, so I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know who this person is.
You do, you do, you do.
You do.
We've talked-
We've talked about this book a
Oh,
lot
okay,
here.
okay.
Yeah.
They're right. They glide on cards and stuff like the family, a king, queen.
The Royal Flush.
Exactly. That's what they're called. Yes.
Oh,
That's what
you're
they're
talking
called.
about Ace as in Ace of
Yes, the
Spades.
girl.
Yeah, Ace of Spades.
Right,
That's the
yeah,
name of the
yeah,
girl.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
I'm with you. I'm with you.
I don't know how I forgot Royal Flush. But
Yeah,
that's it.
but the Flush Gang.
Right, okay. So yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Then I'm trying to think of other characters that match this particular world. Maybe a Green Lantern.
Oh,
I'll put it.
I'll put Luther as the
Luthor is
madness.
Luthor is too human to be. He's a dangerous character, but
Yeah.
I feel like
He's not powered.
he doesn't have that power or that level of threat to be there.
Yeah,
I would want someone like him there, but at the level of games these characters will be playing against themselves, I'm not seeing. Maybe on the political theater, it's like, oh yeah, Union is the president of. I'll make Luthor the president of America.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and all the resources that come with that. So all of that. But yeah, those characters. I was looking maybe Captain Atom. No, but I don't care about him because he's a soldier, so it doesn't really matter. I'm looking for someone that's a wild card but super powerful as well.
Yeah, like you're looking for your heavy type. Who's your heavy?
No, that's Shazam. That's Black Adam.
Oh, Super Adam. Okay.
That's
Yeah, yeah,
Black
yeah, Black Adam.
Adam.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you're looking for. Have you got a Magnus type? Have you got a Magnus?
A Magos type, not really.
Okay.
I don't feel we need a Magos type at this level of gaming. But I want someone that can cause widespread destruction all at once.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah,
It's funny because when you think about it, I actually think the Marvel universe is more suited.
it's more suited. Their powers are a lot
Yeah,
more varied
yeah. It's
than
more suited to that kind of story writing.
yeah.
And
You can use Xavier and
yeah.
Magneto.
The Illuminati is
Yeah,
it.
it's almost ready made. It's ready made.
Yeah.
Right? You got your saviors.
You have
that's
Doctor
Etienne.
Doom.
Yeah, you do. You have your Thors. You got all sorts of types of people you
Yeah.
can pick. Oh yeah, Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom's
Just
gonna be there.
don't make the Avengers allies. Like
That's it.
just
Yeah.
don't make them allies. Don't
yeah.
make them all. Just scatter them around.
Yes.
And
that's it.
then you get that natural kind of world forming
Yeah.
where they have to actually sit down and talk. Like X-Men set up, let Xavier and the rest set up Krakoa early. Let Iron Man with his Iron Dome of America, this thing with all the iron whatever he has
Yeah,
flying around.
Actually, you know what? In Marvel, Magneto is the heavy, and that floating island is Genosa.
Yeah,
Yeah. It works. It works.
it
Like
works easily with
with
Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I would love that kind of book. And
I can see that.
Hickman has tried to do that, but that's why I'm disappointed in Ultimate Universe, in that it made the maker above all. I would have loved to see the politics of the various factions he tried to create and
Oh
how it
yeah,
played out.
but they had a guiding hand from the
Yeah, the
maker.
guiding and
Yeah.
it's like, nobody cares.
Okay, cool. Anything else you want to talk about? I'm sorry, guys. So I think we've talked about Power Fantasy to the end. Oh, was there not this news about a new comic book coming from?
Hickman. I mean, from Robert Kirkman. Kirkman. So
Yeah.
from Robert Kirkman,
Yeah, Robert Kirkman.
the
yeah.
writer of Invincible, Walking Dead. If like those are two iconic franchises, everybody in the world should know. Like if you don't know Walking Dead, you know Invincible.
Yeah.
If you've not,
Yes.
yeah,
To be
yeah,
honest, if you don't know Invisible or Walking Dead and you're on this podcast, I would
I don't
challenge
know,
to what's happening.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's written lots of other books here and there, Oblivion Song, Thief of Thieves, Outcast, I think.
Yeah.
And
Outcast,
now
yeah,
he
yeah.
wants to start a new superhero book. He's returned to the superhero genre for the first time in a while. The book is going to be titled Terminal. What makes this book interesting is the people he's partnering with. Joe
Okay.
Casey, Andy Corbett, David Finch, and Otto Adams. And the Corbett and David Finch immediately pick my ears because they are very, very good.
Do you say
If-
Joe Casey as well?
Joe Casey as well, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So Joe
Okay.
Casey's on the artwork, and the Corbett as well, David Finch. So yeah, you are getting some quality names on this particular concept.
So I
Now,
mean,
yeah.
No, go on. I'll let you finish.
Now the book is about just reading the synopsis. A
Yep.
secret war is being waged across the world by two forces with superhuman abilities who blur the line between good and evil. And then there's the main character who is searching for a sister that puts her at the center of the conflict. And then something about how you get your powers.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what the
Sounds
book is
good. I
about.
mean, I'm on board. The way you said Kirkman, so far to me, he's batting almost 100. So any new book of his, I was always going to give it a good chance. Do we know
Yeah.
when this? Do we know when this is about to come out?
July.
Oh,
Okay, okay.
that's soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
So why I'm slightly less on board is it's two factions. I don't like the idea of two factions. I know both factions are not good and evil. Like it's going to play a lot because
Yeah.
Kirkman is good with playing with
Yeah.
morality along for
Yeah.
But I think I'm tired of two factions. Give me multiple. Maybe because
You've been
Power
spoiled.
Fantasy and
Exactly.
Lazarus has spoiled my expectations around
I was going to
this
say that. I think he's been spoiled by Power
fantasy, and yeah. And I think I'm more interested in like multiple factions vying for power. It makes the conflict a lot more interesting versus two distinct factions.
Okay. Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you. July. Okay, that's not too bad. I can wait. I'm not in a. I'm not in a rush. Okay, so that's anything else from any other news?
Not
Quick
no
question:
other news. Yeah.
When is? I thought we were gonna have a new show by now.
I
It's next week, I think. It's Green Lantern. I think something. Something is next week or 2 weeks from now. That's something this
Invincible.
March.
We have Invincible this March.
Oh right, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
but it's towards the end of March.
What about Daredevil season 2, Born Again?
Oh, that's true. I'm not sure when that is coming. Let me double check when
Because
that is
the
coming.
and the
Invest.
boy and
Right.
was not the boys
And
also coming out?
the
And the
boys.
final season
Yeah,
of the boys. Yeah, Daredevil is March 24, so towards the
Okay,
end of the month as well.
all right.
The boys.
and Invincible might be the same day, right?
Yeah, the boys is April. So from
Okay,
March we switch to the boys quickly, where we're having a lot to talk about. And Invincible
I think people overlaps with the
is
boys.
March 18.
18. Also,
So Invincible is next.
it's
Yeah,
next. Oh, okay, cool.
in
About
2 weeks.
a couple of weeks. Oh, good,
Yeah.
good,
So
good.
we'll be having like three shows that we'll be talking about simultaneously in that period.
Nice.
But yeah. But hey, there's another book I really liked that this book Power Fantasy reminded me of. Wildstorm
Oh yes,
by
well, so.
Warren Ellis. I really didn't like that it ended like that was the world I really
So
liked.
what happened?
Can
What
I ask?
happened? How did it end?
In
It ended
24 issues, he wrote a
with
complete
the
story.
needle.
Yeah.
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 Right. So here's I'm gonna ask you a question here. That is your introduction to White Storm. That story.
Yes. No, I knew of Wildstorm. I've read random books here and
But
there
Yeah.
of Gen 13.
you did not read the original Warren's Ellis run.
No, I didn't read the original
Oh,
Warren Ellis one.
you need to get on that, especially the Authority.
Yeah, because I felt
The
it was
authority.
already. Why I skipped it on
Yeah.
purpose was that it felt it was feeling dated.
Oh,
Like, I was afraid the book would be dated.
did you?
I've not read it yet.
Oh
I've
no,
read some random books here and there,
no.
but I was afraid that if I go back and read that book as it was written then, in the climate it was written, that it will feel a
Well,
lot dated compared to. So I just said, you know what? Let me read what he's putting out now
no, I
for
think
the
it was.
my
I mean,
generation.
I think back then I think it started off as White Storm. I think back then. Then
Yeah,
it became Authority. I think the Authority is when I really
Authority
got on
came
board
out.
with it.
Yeah,
I really loved the Authority as a book.
yeah,
You know.
No,
and then
but
yeah,
the 24 issue was really good.
those
That
24
Yeah, but
issues.
that was a reboot of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
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 That was a
yeah,
reboot. Yeah.
yeah. Like that world, I see when I love that kind of world building. I like.
Yeah, I mean, to me, Warren Ellis has always been. I was gonna say, is he not my favorite?
Is it?
I think well, no, it's a toss up between him and Neil Gaiman.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I've always loved him, but I mean, Neil Gaiman did Sandman, and he did,
Yeah.
and he did Miracle Man, like
Yeah.
the latter half of. Yeah, but Warren Ellis is back in the day. That was my. I mean, he did the book that you guys are always attacking, my planetary.
Person. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but he did Authority as well. I don't know why. I think there was an issue that caused him to stop writing recently or something. Like that. I think there was,
Who?
Warren Ellis. Was
Really?
there something else? There was something that happened about a couple of years ago, and he was forced. The environment of cancel culture that we were in. I think there's something that happened to him
Was
as
it?
well.
Was it
I
cancelled?
can't remember.
He had an issue. I remember seeing an article about him trying to saying he could not step away and explain what the situation was.
Mm,
Yeah, I need to go and refresh myself.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah. But Wildstorm, yes. If you are reading Power Fantasy, check out Wildstorm. If you like Power Fantasy, check out we just mentioned this book, Lazarus.
yes.
If you like Power Fantasy, check out the Krakoa era of the X-Men. Kieran Gillen actually wrote the part where we have the X-Men versus Avengers X-Men Eternals, where he plays with it. I think that is a book that gave him some practice for Power Fantasy. Because he plays with this concept a bit there.
Yeah. Oh, I found it actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. Yeah, so he was accused by 60 women and non-binary individuals of emotional abuse, grooming. Yeah, and this is what I remember. And using his professional influence to coerce them into sexual relationships over a period of nearly 20 years. Yeah, no, there's a lot of stuff like and yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Over
Right.
100
Okay.
women. Okay, let's leave that
Yeah,
alone.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. I would just recommend go and read Wildstorm, the
yeah.
book. It's it's really, really good. That 24 issues. It's a good introduction to like it's how comic books for me is when I fall in love with the world. And that book I fell in love with the world. So yeah.
No, that's good. That's really good. Really good.
Okay, I think that's all for today.
Yep. So you can say your goodbyes. I,
And
I just realized I'm looking at the Lazarus frame in background of red.
Oh, no, that one. That's the one with who
Ruka.
signed that one? I can't
No,
remember.
no, no.
What
It's
did
not
sign?
Ruka. It was the
No, Rokas
the
signed. The
the,
other
the,
guy.
the artist. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll check it. Yeah.
actually, Kingdom Come is a good. One of these is I want to talk about Kingdom Come and what the original concept for Kingdom Come was. That's a book I would love to read.
Oh, you've not read it?
If you remember, no, the original concept of what Kingdom Come was going to be, where it was going to be the various houses, the House of Steel, the House of Wonder, and all of these
Oh,
various
then it was.
factions. That was the initial idea for Kingdom Come.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
I remember that concept, but in my mind that was for another book.
so that was for Kingdom Come originally. But then the
Okay.
concept changed to
Okay.
what we
Okay.
finally had as Kingdom Come.
The,
But
the,
yeah,
the house. The
the
house
house.
prevailed.
Yeah. Where should have been a Game of well before Game of Thrones, but where would have been a game before Game of Thrones become popular, but where would have been a Game of Thrones style
Book.
book with the various
Okay.
houses doing the various political
Oh, okay.
Stuff.
this thing.
Right. Okay. Red, say your goodbyes.
Well, Kirks, whatever they said, it wasn't me. Have a good night.
It wasn't. It wasn't me.
Yeah, good night, folks. Hopefully we have a wonderful week ahead, and we'll try and read more. We should go back to talking about more comics. Let's
Yes, we
read
should.
comics and
Yeah.
review. Yeah,
We
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
have a we have a two we have a 2 week window
yeah.
before
Yeah. Yeah.
Invisible starts.
Before
I'll get back on the show.
before we're back
Before
to
the
the
show
shows.
starts.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And guys, thanks again for listening, and we will see you later.
Later.
Boom, boom, the drums are